Hi and welcome. Today we're in Richmond, Virginia. We're at the STURDIFEN Urban Ag Farm. We're in a residential area, but we've got a big garden here that they work, and they're growing collards this time of year. But today we're talking about AgrAbility and what that is. And I'm here with the coordinator, Garland Mason, and with Mr. Tony Edwards, the field coordinator. And they handle AgrAbility throughout the state of Virginia. So Garland, what is AgrAbility, first of all?
Yeah, so AgrAbility is a program designed to support farmers and gardeners who are experiencing disability, injury, or illness. And we do that through referrals, through recommendations. And this is really to support anyone who's had an accident, a mishap, a stroke, really any type of injury, illness, or disability that would impair their ability to continue farming or gardening.
Sure, as we all get older and we have some limitations, it's good to be able to find maybe some tools, and you all help them find tools, right, that they might be able to use and just help them feel better about gardening.
Exactly, yeah, and we don't have funding in our own right to procure those tools, but we are able to make recommendations and help farmers identify sources of funding to then buy those tools.
Okay, and this is a partnership, right?
Right, yeah, so this is a partnership between Virginia Tech, Virginia State University, Virginia Cooperative Extension, and Easter Seals UCP of Virginia and North Carolina.
Okay, okay. Now as we look here in front of us, I know you brought some things here. Tell me about some of these things that might be good for a home gardener, might help them.
These are great ideas for a home gardener to use. Somebody who's experiencing mobility challenges would be able to use these items. This is a garden scooter. It's got steering and heavy-duty wheels, so it should be able to go down the rows and allow somebody to sit and work more easily without having to kneel and bend. Okay. This is a kneel-down stool, a kneeling stool, so you can kneel down on it. It also reverses so that you can sit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be very useful.
And then this last is called a garden rocker, and people can sit on it similar to this scooter and rock forward and back to be able to harvest or weed or cultivate or do whatever they need to do in the garden.
Tony, how light is that thing? Is it really heavy? That's not heavy at all. So that's very easy to move around and scoot around on.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, you know, these are great tools, and I think I'm going to go talk to Mr. STURDIFEN now and see some of the other tools that he's working with that might help home gardeners. All right. Well, Mr. and Mrs. STURDIFEN, thank you for letting us come here today. This is a great urban garden. I see all the collards and things you've got growing back here, really amazing. And I know you do a lot of work here, so I think some of these tools are some things that might help you. And I know you've worked with AgrAbility to kind of find some of these.
They're outstanding tools. They're nice and light, easy to work with. They're detachable. Okay. And I really think AgrAbility for processing the paperwork with the opportunity for me to get these two.
Helping you find a grant to get some of this.
That's right. And I thank Garland and Tony for working with me too.
That's awesome. These are really light tools, and that makes them easy. As we all get older and it's harder to lift things up. And Ms. STURDIFEN, I know this one you use to cultivate, right? You just pull it along the ground, is that right?
Yes,
and
about as much as I do.
And it does a great job there. They're very light, and you said they are detachable. So I see that there's one long pole here that you can actually put different heads on. Here we have kind of like a long tree lopper that you would just click right in there and you can use it. And you could also put different heads, rake heads and cutters and everything. And even something like these pruners, you were telling me earlier that these are very ergonomic. They're easy to hold, they're easy to squeeze. So as people maybe have carpal tunnel or other things and it's harder to grip, this does a nice job of that. Yeah, I can see how these would be really helpful in this particularly large garden that you have.
and they are really outstanding because of with disability in my shoulders and what have you. These lightweight, it really pays off.
Well, to find out more information about AgrAbility, check out their website and also look at the address for their social media. And also contact your local county extension office and talk to a master gardener about it. For From the Ground Up, I'm Chris Mullins. We'll see you next time.
From the Ground Up is presented with the generous advice and assistance of Virginia Cooperative Extension. Visit their website at ext.vt.edu.